for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's get into it. What we're going to talk about, we talk about celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, fair use, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you for your love and support.
So don't forget to like, to comment, but be kind. The best way to support the channel is to like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on your notification bell. So let's get to it. I told y'all. Stephen A. Smith apologized after asking if Kim Kardashian is a prostitute and if the mom is an imp. I don't say the words. I'm not trying to get my channel flagged. I'm too new and too trying to, do the right thing. So the other day, I want to say whether it was last week, this week, Stephen A. was on a podcast and he was talking about what Candace Owen had to say. And he was asking in regards to, because everybody's questioning the mom. Kylie's regretting surgery. They're questioning Kim. But see, this is the biggest thing. Kim continues to mention the tape. She talked about the tape the first season. She talked about it again. And then the girls were talked about, are they going to make a tape? So they keep mentioning the tape. And why is that? When you think about it, is sales down? Is she still making money from that tape? So many people are saying that the mom utilized the kids to make money, to become a success. That's why allegedly, the mom felt Kim had to keep climbing the ladder until she found a man that could give her the financial security that she needed. That's why allegedly, there's a hunt to find the next guy to keep her billions growing. Kanye did that. He did that. Don't even excuse, but many people are saying, but it doesn't seem like they're happy. Seems like Kourtney's happy and they're mad that Kourtney's happy. Allegedly, people are calling it in the comments, and so many comments, different media. Are they narcissistic? I don't know. Not a doctor, not a counselor. Not to hear to shame or embarrass. We're just asking. And people are going in the comments saying, are they narcissistic? The mom wants to make sure there's a certain image. They're chasing the bag. Anybody that goes against the grain, they're dragged, like Kourtney speaking out. She's married. She's happy. She doesn't want to be a part of Kim's drama. Have you noticed? This is the other thing. And then we'll get to the Stephen A. Have you noticed that they're bringing on people so they can sit down and talk about themselves? Scott sat there and listened to them talk about themselves. Scott sat there and listened to them talk about Kanye. Scott sat there and listened to them how they felt about media. Media people are talking about Kim's fake tear. Why didn't you wipe it away? You went right around it. Come on. They were talking about good vibes, bad vibes. If there is a such curse against them, because this is the biggest thing. They're millionaires, but they don't seem happy, at peace. Kourtney seems happy and at peace and the only one married, and seems that she has someone on her side. So why would you not support that? Instead, Kim took her wedding situation, copied the Dolce & Gabbana. Kourtney said Kim used the money to use her wedding, as a business deal. So Kourtney has been speaking out against the mom, Kim, the family, and then it's like, where's Rob? And then you have Khloe that's basically trying to talk about, will Rob come back? He shouldn't come back. She likes that the women make money. Remember how I did a video where Snoop Dogg was talking about, oh, the women got the money and the men, the kids sit back. They don't really have to do anything. But this is the biggest thing too. Stephen A. is talking about it because everybody's been asking and questioning, why does she keep talking about the tape? Candace Owen went in And Candace Owen talked about how she felt. Candace Owen didn't have to apologize, but Stephen A did. Why? Because he's a man and he has a show. So you're going to, as a man, put us out there, and then you figure allegedly Tristan Thompson brother, whether he did or didn't have something to say about the show, and using the alleged mother's passing as a storyline. So they're getting questioned. So this next 2 weeks, we're going to get inundated with media attention, clicks and views, press, and that's probably why Chloe did the party thing. They're trying to distract. Kim's getting called out for hanging out with Tristan. I just showed a video in regards to Tristan now hanging out with Saint. So they're all coming together, either trying to upset Kanye, gaslight Kanye, but then also to show Tristan's not helping with his other child. That's sad. So let's get to the Stephen A thing. So I did a video yesterday in regards to Stephen A stating, is Kim that? And is the mom that? The media feels however they feel. Because Ray J mentioned allegedly, and like I said, Ray J would have to decide if he goes to court, if the judge feels what he's saying is true. Was this her signature? A judge has to decide that. Was there 3 different? A judge has to decide that. Are they still getting paid on it? Did they try and make him look bad? Did they try and defame him? A judge has to decide it. Was the text messages real coming from? Oh, we didn't make you look bad on the show, but actually you did. Who originally allegedly had all if there was 1 or 2 or 3? Hint, might drop if there was a 4th with someone else. Never covered that. But I still got that saved. But anyway, and people don't know that. People don't know that. Was there a 4th? And I'm not going to go into, because people watch my channel, people try and take credit for what things I say and do. So I'm going to be very general. I'm a small channel, but a mighty channel. People are always in my comments and basically saying, how do you always know kind of what's going on? I'm smart. I'm intelligent. They want you to read the article, so that's the direction you go into. But if you go outside of the article of what's being said, because sometimes allegedly people feel that they have help with these articles. So if you're reading the article, you're helping them. They love for you to promote their stuff too. So let's get to what Stephen A said in his podcast. And she and the mom probably sent him a letter, or sent him a letter to his business, saying you need to apologize or you're going to have problems with us. This is the scare tactic that they do when people speak out. But she can mention it, but you can't. She can talk about it, that her tape will not be as bad as Kanye's alleged rants. Girl, stop playing. They're trying to normalize stuff right in front of our face. I told y'all that. So let's get to this clip, because many people saw the emails and the title, and I read that yesterday. Go back and check that out. But nobody really talked about the clip in his podcast, but TMZ. So TMZ covered it. TMZ talked about the podcast. So let's get to the podcast.
Candace Owens has branded Kim Kardashian a prostitute and Kris Jenner a pimp, as we just saw, after singer Ray J alleged that Kris Jenner, the mom, watched not 1, not 2, but 3 sex tapes he had filmed with her daughter.
Have to stop it, play it, even if it's for a second.
Released to the public. I ask you again, assuming that allegation is true, and the mom watched them have sex 3 times before hand-picking the film she wanted her daughter to be seen in as it was released to the public, is Candace Owens wrong?
So they're basically talking about it on his podcast.
Could be right twice. So that reminds...
It says here that conservative talk show host Candace Owens has branded Kim Kardashian a prostitute and Kris Jenner a pimp, as we just saw.
So that was from the podcast. So, like I said, They basically will say, I can say this, but you can't. I can shade us, but you can't. I can talk about us in a way, but you can't. So, of course, he apologized. And some of the people were like, man, she's a mom. But she keeps talking about the tape too, and she's a mom. Because she's trying to get them comfortable in knowing that it's out there. Then this is the biggest question too. Many people called her out in regards to the Ice Spice. You have your daughter singing a song, Munch. Many people called her out. Are you trying to allege groom? Groom, and then you allegedly have her wearing Balenciaga. So don't think that agencies probably aren't watching. They're watching. That's their responsibility. Because you figure she was 9 then. You have a 9-year-old daughter talking about Munch, trying to wear the same outfit as a 24-year-old. Pay attention, everybody. It's concerning. That's why Kanye said, Kim, don't play with me about this TikTok thing. That's my daughter. And he basically was saying, I know y'all feel that fathers don't have a say-so, but I have a say-so. Let me see if I can find that clip. So the biggest thing is you have to remember that he is a dad. He has a say-so. And this is the other thing that many people have to remember. You have to be careful who you have children with. If you guys are not evenly yoked, it's going to be a concern of how they're raised. We already see she has Tristan around her kids. Why? Kanye really may not like Tristan, and that might be the reason why. It's a great thing if he's helping, but why isn't he taking care of Theo? So you can help another man's child, you can help Rob with his child, but you don't want to help take care of your child? Eyebrows raised. Let's get to it.
Just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said I am not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. I have a say-so. Hey.
So that was Kanye basically saying, I just got off the phone with Kim, and I'm telling her, don't play with me about my daughter. I'm still here. And why do you think that they're still gaslighting him on the show? They're talking about him on the show. If she loves and support him the way she feels she loves and support him, why is she gaslighting him and talking about him on the show? I thought she said, I will always protect him. I'm not going to tell the kids what's going on. You're talking about her on a national stage. They've been shading people, dragging people, bringing them into their show and talking about people. And then they get called out again in regards to using the passing of Tristan's mom as a storyline. Tristan's not going nowhere. He found a bag. He picked up the bag and he's going to run with it. And Tristan's not going to let anybody mess his bag up. Why? Because Tristan is paying so much in child support. You have Tristan, that's a grown man, living with Chloe. Why? You can get a hotel. You could be living at a 5-star hotel. Why is he not doing that? Because he wants to be around Chloe. Him and Chloe are probably back together. They're probably banging. Real talk. And then you have Kim hanging out with Tristan. But Chloe doesn't do that to Kim. Chloe doesn't hang out with Kanye. Chloe doesn't hang out with Nick Cannon. Chloe doesn't hang out with Pete Davis. But let's get to the clip again.
Hey, everybody, I just got off the phone with Kim. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said I am not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. I have a say-so. Hey, everybody, I just got off the phone with Kim.
And he has a say-so. And you figure if Kanye mom was here, Kanye mom would be speaking up. If Tristan's mom was here, and RIP to Kanye mom, Tristan's mom was here, Tristan's mom would be speaking up. You'll catch that later. And then you have Kim basically saying, oh, it's a blessing you're helping him. If you want to tell God you want God to laugh, telling him what your thoughts or feelings. It's not funny in regards to Tristan and mom passing. Then the mom saying, you'll watch the show. Then the mom saying, "Oh, everything happens for a reason. You're supposed to assist and help him." What? They say weird stuff, y'all, and I be trying to tell y'all they play in your face. So let's listen to the Stephen A. thing again, because just in case you missed it and you're catching the tail end.
Conservative talk show host Candace Owens has branded Kim Kardashian a prostitute and Kris Jenner a pimp, as we just saw, after singer Ray J alleged that Kris Jenner, the mom, watched not one, not two, but 3 sex tapes he had filmed with her daughter, Kim Kardashian, before selecting the one to be released to the assuming that allegation is true, and the mom watched them have sex 3 times before handpicking the film she wanted her daughter to be seen in as it was released to the public. Is Candace Owens wrong?
Not really. A broken clock could be right twice. So that reminds.
It says here that conservative talk show host
So, well wishes. Mothers teach your daughters different. We're seeing them, we're watching them, and people are calling them out. That's why Scott said, do you think that it's time for you guys to take a break? Role models, yes or no? Legacy, yes or no? Tarnish, yes or no? Benefits and embarrassment, yes or no? Everyone have a great day. Focus on healthy, safe relationships. Be around people that's loving, kind, and respectful.